From the alley-oops at Keyshaw to the glory days at the stick. From who's got it better than us to brick by brick. It's always the 49ers way. From off-season to game day. Yeah, we talk back. It's the 49ers Cutback.
It's 49ers Cutback Podcast time, and it's time to talk about the best moment or moments from the offseason. Alex, I have one heck of one that I want to bring up.
You know, I wanted to start, but you haven't told me, and you refuse to tell me what it is, so I don't even want to wait. Ant, what is the moment?
I think it's very clear what the best moment of the entire offseason has been, and that is Jed York's drunk tweets. It has to be the drunk tweets. Never before have we got so much information from an owner. Yes, he was great. The fact he put out all the jersey numbers before the draft.
It's true.
All of this stuff about this is going to be a great season before they brought back Kyle Juszczyk. Does anyone want some juice? You know, John Lynch was getting in on the action, but it was all sparked by Jed York's finger. He did not heed Herm Edwards' don't push send. He pushed send, and it was great. I'm here for it. I need more of that great content from him because, yes, that was the best part of the offseason.
That was the funniest portion, funniest moment of the offseason. Best moment of the offseason? I don't know about that, but one of the funniest and greatest, just unexpected moments, absolutely. Jed York smashing the send button on Twitter was fantastic. It's the kind of content you want to see from an owner in the league, right? That's the kind of content that makes you go, man, Jed York, he's one of those kids. Hey there, kids. He's a cool kid at the school. You know, he's not he's not an old fuddy-duddy. No, not at all. He knows how to use the Twitter. You know, I'm proud of him for that. I just wish, he would, gave us a little bit of an insight. You know, you can always DM us on Twitter at 49ers Cutback, Jed York, and just let us know some inside information that you won't tell anybody else. We won't leak it. We don't leak.
No.
We didn't leak John Chapman.
No.
We didn't leak any of that.
No, we didn't.
No. Y'all knew when we wanted you to know. We're really good at keeping secrets. So, Jed York, next time you feel like sending a tweet, you can also send us a DM and just let us know some stuff that no one else knows. Who knows? It's good times, though. But that, you know what? That is a great moment from the offseason. One of the funniest as well.
Yeah, it is.
Look, I'm going to go with a little something different also. I got a few. I think we both got a few.
Yeah, we do.
I'm going to go with a little something different also. My favorite moment so far were the Nick Bosa videos that came out.
Okay.
Of him running. It made me feel better. Because I wasn't expecting to see anything from Nick Bosa up until he got into camp. I thought they'd keep everything hush-hush, quiet. And then I saw the videos of him out running in space and sprinting. And form looks good, technique looks good, biomechanics look great. And that's always the big thing you worry about. Just from a sports science aspect, what do the biomechanics of his running motion look like? Has he actually addressed the issues and the problems that he needs to address with an ACL? And everything looks great. Kick looks great. How quick he gets off the start. The way he's pushing and driving through his feet, through his toes, especially his big toe. Driving knees up in space on his sprints when he's low to the ground and it's low center of gravity. Man, it looks like the flexibility is there. The range of motion is there. The hips don't look stiff. That makes me very excited as a 49ers fan. I know a lot of you out there are probably going, what the heck is this guy talking about? This is what I studied in college, was pedagogy and kinesiology. So understanding biomechanics and how you move and operate and run in space. Man, I looked at that, having worked in an athletic training facility and worked with some athletic trainers who worked with professional athletes at the place that I was at. Man, all the things that you're looking for to make sure a guy's on track after an ACL surgery, he checked all the boxes in those videos, and I was like, man, okay, Nick Bosa looks like he's primed and ready to go. They're definitely going to ease him back into it, and they should. But man, seeing those videos just brought a sense of calm over me that I haven't had in some time. Felt a lot better about Nick Bosa's development and where he's at in his rehab process. And man, a healthy Nick Bosa means problems for everybody else in the league.
Okay, college boy. Another one that really sticks out to me, and probably the one that, as far as football-wise go, I know the Jed York one is pretty wonderful, but
it
is the moment that I went on Instagram. It's like 1 a.m. in the morning, and I see that the Silverback, Trent Williams, is coming back to San Francisco. Being able to kind of break that news as one of the first channels to do it was absolutely fantastic. But just that moment of knowing, oh my gosh, we locked up Trent Williams. We got the left tackle that's going to secure, now our rookie quarterback, and Jimmy Garoppolo for the future, but somebody that we needed to get. And there was that fear that he was going to go to Kansas City. They were definitely flirting. And ultimately, he decided to come back, and that was a huge moment because 2 hours later, here comes Alex Mack, and then it's like, oh my gosh. And that night, I think, is one of the best nights for 49ers fans can have in the offseason. Just the optimism, the energy was off the charts, and it all got started with that one single Instagram post. So that was big. I really enjoyed that night. I know I had a good feeling about the season, the offseason, and it ended up being a great feeling because it ended up going well.
And it snowballed the rest of the signings, right? Like right after that, not too long after that, you had the rest of the crew coming back. Verrett's good to go. Mosley's good to go. You know, you brought in K'Waun Williams, who we all thought was pretty much gone by this point.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh. No, like we hit everything we needed to hit. Like we already got Juice. We just brought back the Silverback. We got Trent Williams. I mean, this team is taking shape now. I was starting to feel real good. And then the next thing for me that solidified it was the trade up to 3.
Yeah.
That was the one then at that point, all this happened. We made the move up to 3, and it's like, okay, this team is being aggressive, which is the thing we had been talking about for so long. Be aggressive. Go get the guys you want to get.
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. BEAGGRESS. I'm not going to do it. Be aggressive. And they did it. They went after and got the guy that they wanted. Listen, I know me and you both had our opinions on who it was or who we wanted it to be. We both agreed on who we didn't want it to be. I'm just glad that Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch did their due diligence. They made the move. They got aggressive. They went and got the guy that they wanted. They traded back to try and get another guy that they wanted and were able to settle on Aaron Banks in the second round. And then when their plan didn't go to fruition in the third round, they traded up and made sure they got the running back that they wanted and solidified the corner that they wanted at 102. While I wasn't the plan that I had hoped for and envisioned, they did the things necessary to be aggressive, go solidify some positions of need in the future, and make sure that this team has the pieces in place to have success, not just this year, not just next year, but as you said, right after the draft, the next 10 years.
Yeah, and that was the whole goal, and that was why it was such a big move. I was pushing for them to move up and take a quarterback. Which quarterback that was going to be was a little up in the air, and they decided on Trey Lance, and I think it was something that really kicked off the draft portion of the 49ers offseason. I think it's really been broken down into portions. You know, you had the free agency and just all the worry that you were never going to be able to bring anyone back, and then pretty much all of them came back. And then you get, to the draft, and the 49ers are executing at getting a quarterback of the future and getting, like you said, great playmakers that can cause, great memories for 49ers fans to come and great plays on the field. And those are absolutely true. And you know what? It couldn't have started without the Kyle Juszczyk signing. The Jed York tweet, getting the Kyle Juszczyk, yes, we want some juice.
Juice.
John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, all those guys, we want some juice, and we got it. And that sparked it. And him coming back for the salary that he came back for started the whole thing. The whole snowball went into effect, and it was great. And it picked up steam, and the whole offseason has been great so far. And it's not over yet, so there still could be more. Oh, but there's more. There could be more, and you know what? That'll be fun to talk about later on. But these are some great moments, and the 49ers did not rest on their laurels. They went out and made things happen. There's a lot of great sayings for this. I wish I could say half of them, but I can't. There's one about, to get, you gotta, never mind. I'm just not going to say it. This is a family show, so I can't do it.
I'm glad.
But I'm thinking it, so in case anyone knows what I'm talking about. But yes, this was a great offseason for the 49ers, some great moments. And Jed York, I need some more of this during the season. Hit us with all those tweets.
All of them. As many as you possibly can. Let us know down below if we missed a moment from the 2021 offseason that you just think we need to talk about or we should have talked about. Let us hear about it down there in the comment section. Don't forget to share this video too. Put this thing out there. Not just our favorite moments. What are every other fan's favorite moment for the 2021 offseason? Every team's got a different path and things that they've been doing. We want to hear from you. Let us know about it. And while you're down there, don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because at the end of the day, we want to grow this channel as big as we possibly can. The more conversation we can have, the bigger the conversation, the more fun, the more things we get to talk about, and the more opinions that we get and viewpoints. We love having that on here. At the end of the day, that's what we want. We want to have a discussion, and one way we can do that is to let us know down below.
Yeah, join the Cutback crew, hit that subscribe button, make sure you join the conversation. There's always great conversations, not only in the comment section, but on chats when our videos go up. A lot of good people, they're all interacting, and they're getting, used to each other, and they get to know each other, and it's become like a family, and it's awesome.
It's awesome.
And so jump in there. We all enjoy having new people jump in and have great conversations. No matter what your opinion is, you are accepted here, because we are just going to talk about it. Even if we disagree, we agree to disagree. We let each other know our points of view, and we move on, because at the end of the day, we want the 49ers to win, and that's the most important thing. but the conversation is the enjoyable part along the way. It's not just fun to watch, but it's also fun to interact with other 49ers fans who feel the same passion that you feel.
Exactly. That's what we want here. Compassion. Connection. We want to connect. We want to connect with you. So make sure you join the Cutback crew today. And until next time, 49ers fans, you stay safe.
And remember, the right way is always the 49ers way.